There's so many agents outside of the Keller Williams system that are using that book. The programs you're talking about a lot of those are open for people outside of Keller Williams that they can go to. So there's a lot of ways that if you're not in Keller Williams, you can still take advantage of a lot of the research and writing that Gary Keller and Jay Papasan have done. The One Thing's a phenomenal book. Shift's a great book. All those books are really, really thorough, and they're manuals on how to run a business. It's not a read. It's a manual on what you can do.
You're absolutely right. And if you choose to follow what they tell you to do, I mean, these books were developed by people that are entrepreneurs and were extraordinarily successful. And when Gary came out with the first book, but there's now a new edition of the MREA. The MREA second version is out now. I mean, he took agents that were successful and created these books. So they're very, very creative in how they have, this has happened. And it's for me, it's, for lack of better words, it's the Bible of how to build a business.
Sure.
I don't want to use it in biblical terms on any level, but it gives you step by step exactly what you need to do. Start out with the transaction coordinator, then you start with the showing assistant, and then it grows from there.
Yeah, and one of the things that I thought of when I first heard about the book was who's Gary Keller to be doing all this? Well, I thought it was him telling people what to do. What smart thing? He's a smart guy. What he did is he did all the research. He learned from others, took all their ideas,
exactly right,
build it into something that anybody can apply.
Right.
So
many people think that, Joe, there's Kool-Aid involved, that we drank the Kool-Aid. It's really not Kool-Aid. It's a matter of wanting to change your life, shape your life, reshape your life, have a life as big as you want. And not everybody buys into it. I understand it. I don't know why I was able to just latch onto it. But what else was I going to do? Like, they're telling me they're the best in the world, the number one company in the world. Why wouldn't I listen to them? Does that make sense?
It does. And, and fortunately today, if you're not within the Keller Williams ecosystem, there's still lots of ways you can get a lot of this techniques, again, from the books. And there are some great coaching programs outside of the company